We are back, and we're early. We're starting early. I know we said we start at 9, but we're here. So we're like, might as well go now. And we're hanging out today with Scoot. Scoot's back.
Hey, I'm back. I never left, really. I've been sitting here the whole time.
Since the last show we did like 2 months ago, you're still there?
Yeah. I got all these drawings over here. I've just been drawing. I thought you were filming me the whole time.
Oh, no. We went off the air. We went off the air.
Wayne us. I was talking to Wayne.
Oh, well, I was just going to introduce Wayne. Oh. I was going to say, Wayne is here with us, as always, our commentator corraller. He is here. Hello, Wayne.
Hello, guys.
How have you been?
Yeah, what's new?
Pretty good. I'm in a very happy mood. My team seems to be doing quite well, and I've had a few little conversations with fellow, is it Javier?
Jaime. Yeah.
Jaime. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been sort of texting back and forth about how my Canadians have been doing. So,
how close are they to the cup now? How many more rounds?
One more round.
Ooh.
If they get through Vegas, they go for the cup.
I was going to say, aren't they going to be beat by Vegas? Vegas has a team now. The hottest place on earth has an ice hockey team now.
Well, we'll see.
What's have they started that series yet? Or not?
No, it starts Monday.
Okay.
I believe it's Monday.
Ooh.
And I know NHL and NBA are like running late this year because usually right now they'd be in the finals, but they're both running late because of the late starts from COVID, right?
Late starts. The seasons didn't really start till like mid-January, beginning of February for the two. And then reduced schedule. And then even the playoffs is reduced rounds. You're literally playing one game right after the other.
Nice. The players probably hate that, but it's probably fun for the viewer, right?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
The Western team will be interesting. Not used to watching late night Western games, but
yeah,
I will this time. See, okay, if you're a Canadians fan, it feels like 1993 all over again. The possibility of a cup. We haven't had that feeling for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking for a cup, you could just go to the sporting goods store and get fitted for one.
True. You can get a really good protector. But it won't be sterling silver.
Yeah. So Sir Stanley's cup. Lord Stanley.
There you go. Let's tell everybody that we're here to talk about Loki and UFOs, but since you've already heard that we've been talking about NBA and NHL, that we get off topic a lot. So we can go there. We're eventually maybe going to talk Loki with a lot of spoilers. So we want to make sure that that's out there. So if you haven't watched it, why are you here? Go watch it and then come back. By the time you finish watching it, we'll start talking about it, most likely. Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about UFOs because they've been out there.
Yeah.
In the news lately. But
UAPs, right, Wayne?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, they changed the name. I don't like that. I don't like that everything gets updated. It used to be UFOs. Why are they UAPs now?
I know.
No, that's ridiculous.
Makes you want to buy auto parts all of a sudden.
Rock Auto, yeah. So we may get off topic and we may meander here and there, but the one thing that is consistent is that if you're out there watching, you can ask us questions. Wayne is our commentator corraller. He is on all the screens are on different things, and he can see your questions. So you can pop them up there on any social media where you are currently viewing us right now. We are on YouTube. We are on my Facebook page. We're on the Aya Comics page. We're on, I don't know. We're on a whole bunch of places. So you can leave us questions, and we may answer them. We may never get to them, but your voice can be heard, maybe, possibly. And Scoot and I are going to draw, possibly. Maybe we can even get Wayne to do it, but he's always busy with comments. He never wants to draw. So, but
do you guys know that UAP stands for unmentionable angry person?
Is that acronym Johnny?
Yeah,
is that
you did know. You did know what it meant.
No, well, let's not talk about him on this show. We want to keep it nice and mellow over here. We will be doing another Comics podcast, but everybody's schedules have just been crazy. I haven't talked to you really since the last time we were on. I've talked to you here and there, like, through text and stuff like that. Because
I almost died. I got real sick.
Yeah,
I had to get a liver ultrasound.
I was worried about you there for a while.
I stopped drinking. Yeah. Like everything, like water, everything. I just stopped drinking everything.
Wow.
Yeah, you were real hurting there for a couple of days. I was worried about you.
Yeah, I think ultimately I ended up with mono somehow. So
wow,
but
that is
I'm doing better now.
What have you been doing?
Yeah,
what have you been doing?
Yeah, the unmentionable, that you. But the
UFOs have been visiting you in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I'm feeling better, but I still get tired quickly. So if I just happen to take a nap during the middle of the show, it's not because I'm bored. It's just still effects of the mono.
That's good for the show, I think.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's happened before on podcasts. Oh, yeah, podcast.
So you were visited by someone with a universal anatomy probing device.
Yeah.
Perchance.
Yeah. They were out there.
They were in you, apparently, as well.
It doesn't feel good.
They were all up in there. So, this is way off topic.
Yeah, well, it's kind of on topic, but
sort of. I had a start time of 9:05, so that's why I'm kind of, just doing the pleasantries a little longer than me.
How are the White Sox doing? Don't we usually talk about oh no, that's Artie's show. He talks about the White Sox.
Yeah.
How are the Yankees doing? The Mets?
No clue. Actually, no, that's not true. I was watching part of a Mets game somewhere the other day.
Yeah.
And I saw the guy hit the guy in the face with a ball or something. Yeah.
I think the Mets are okay this year. I know our pal Smitty likes the Mets. He's a huge Mets fan. Brian Smith.
Smitty?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from around here, these parts here. But things COVID-wise are going well. We're opening back up and stuff like that. We're going to do shows. I'm scheduled to be at Terrificon at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut at the beginning of August, end of July. It's like over that last weekend of July, first day of August. So it's going to be fun. It's I'm excited to do a show that I haven't done any shows in over a year, which is weird because we're usually getting on a plane like every other month or something like that, going somewhere. And I haven't left my house.
We're going to be rusty.
Okay. Yeah. Both Chicago teams are in the top of the Central Division.
Oh.
In the American and the National.
Oh, man. I think Art's head would explode if they had to face each other.
Yeah, in the World Series. That would be crazy.
Yeah. And the Mets are top in the East.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Go New York.
The Canadiens are good, too.
Yeah. Canadiens are doing very good.
All these teams
Yankees are third in the East.
Yeah. That's bad for them.
I know Mario is out there watching sometimes. How are the Mavs doing? Are they doing okay?
They're out. Yeah. They went to 7 games versus the LA Clippers and they didn't make it, but they put up a fight. So
yeah.
Shout out to Mario.
There is no NBA season.
Oh, he actually commented?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Sorry, Mario. I didn't mean to open up any wounds there. I apologize.
He hates it when the Mavs lose. He hates it.
I know.
I like his drawings though when they lose, but I know he hates it.
Yeesh. Well, we're gonna do some drawing as we're talking, and as always, hit us up with any questions if you got them, if you have them, if you need them. So yeah, and we're gonna get us all in place here. We got
UAP.
We got my desk.
It's a UAP on Franco's desk. Look.
Ooh.
There it is. The Tic Tac.
There's. Speaking of UAPs, unidentified angry people, I'm gonna ink this I didn't actually prepare anything. Usually I prepare something for a show, but I've been so busy this week that I had some leftover sketches, small sketches that I was going to ink.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do some different sketches and stuff like that. I'm going to ink them up. Ink them up. I still remember my piece from last show was Thundar the Barbarian. I think that's one of the last pieces I did.
Yeah,
I still haven't colored that. I got to get to it eventually.
I put the complete season on my birthday list for my family to get me.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
We'll see if they're listening out there.
Oh man.
Did you see that new trailer for that new He-Man show on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks really
cool.
good.
Yeah.
I kind of got real excited when I heard Mark Hamill's voice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was him. He's Skeletor.
Because it was distinct, but it was very Skeletor-y. As it were.
I hope that's good. It looks cool. The original He-Man show's not really that good. I liked it when I was a kid.
I told you my animation teacher worked on that. It was weird. Or he tried out for it, rather. Now, is this... Well, no, he did, but I went to school here in New York, and they wanted him to go out to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
And he was an older guy, and he's like, I'm not doing that.
Oh.
So he turned it down. But isn't this new He-Man supposed to be like a limited series?
I don't know, but it's supposed to like they keep saying it's supposed to be a continuation or something, or take place in the same world as the original He-Man series. So even though it looks like cooler and stuff, it's supposed to be like in that same. It's not supposed to be like a reboot or anything.
Well, if it's not a reboot and it takes place in the same thing,
it's just like a continuation. I don't know.
The animation.
Just telling you what Kevin Smith said. Now there's a chance he could have been high when he said that, but that's what he said. There's
a pretty darn good chance of that, I think.
Yeah. Ooh-wah, ooh-wah.
Wow. Man. So yeah, I think it's supposed to be a mini series. I think something like 6 episodes or whatevs.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking forward to it.
It's being released in 2 parts.
There's just 2 parts, so it's like a movie? Or like episodes are being released in like 2 different parts?
Yeah, the episodes are being released in like 2 different parts.
Does it say how many episodes there are altogether?
I'm looking that up.
What are you drawing, Scoot?
Drawing Thor fighting Loki.
Oh man!
And you'll see it shortly.
What is that? Your third? Sorry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your third drawing of the night already?
4th. Yeah, I already drew. I drew Thundar. I drew some UAPs, and I drew He-Man.
Oh, yeah, that's real light. You're still in blue pencil phase.
Yeah, I know. I'll be out of this quickly. Yeah, Thor versus Loki, and Loki's going to be winning because of the new show. I thought he deserved to win.
Yeah, so we're going to get all spoilery and about Loki. So if you didn't watch it, sorry, either stay or don't. Catch up on us later. But what'd you guys think of the episode?
I thought it was pretty cool. Like I didn't know what to expect. Really, it was kind of of all of them, that was the one I was least looking forward to, just because I was like, not really that big of a Loki fan. But I thought it was pretty cool.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, and it was weird, and it was like everything about it was cool.
I liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What were your initial thoughts, Wayne?
I liked it too, but I think it should be called the Casey Show. Because I really like Casey. You got to start focusing in on the admin staff at the TVA.
Why is that?
They're more interesting than Loki. Because, they're walking around with a whole bunch of infinity stones that they're just tossing away. It's pretty cool.
Well, my theory on that is they don't really know what they do, or they know that they're ineffective there. Or they render them ineffective while they're there. But I thought Loki was interesting as hell. I found him interesting in the movies.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
here, I'm like, whoa, this was some
I'm
pretty
just
deep
kidding.
range. And,
I'm kidding, sir.
All right.
Because I'm just trying to focus on the admin staff. Give them some loving. Because everyone's going to focus on Tom, no problem. Mr. Hiddleston's going to get all the love. But no one thinks about the admin staff.
Well, it is an ensemble. So.
Yeah. The stuff they did with Loki, him like basically finding out that he's kind of like destined to lose all the time, and then he sees his future in that one timeline. He starts crying. He sees like him become like Thor's brother again in Ragnarok, and he sees himself sacrifice himself trying to kill Thanos in Infinity War. That was cool. Saw his mom die. It's like all that stuff. Like he started to realize, you know, he can change or whatever.
Well, I mean, the whole thing came to a head when he found those Infinity Stones. When he saw them all in the draw, that's when he was like, "Nope, I'm done. I'm done fighting here because I'm not going to be able to get out of here." I thought that was like really interesting.
Yep.
And there was and even after that, there was still fighting him though, because he took that lady guard and he really messed with her.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he really you think, because I love that you think he's defeated because he's in the room and he throws a tesseract down on the floor and he's just done. And then she comes in and plays all tough guy with him, and he just like whips her around.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just great. I thought it was great. I loved it.
It was like him getting revenge on the Hulk for all those slams that he got.
It was. That's a good. Yeah, but Owen Wilson was great on the show, and I'm excited. And it's cool that there's like another Loki out there, and that's like the villain that they're trying to.
Well, they said that they were at the very end. Spoiler. I feel like I need to say spoiler, even though we talked about a whole bunch of it already.
Yeah.
They said that that there's that it's Loki, but is it?
Well, they're basing it on the knife wounds because Loki likes to use little knives.
Right.
So that's why they're thinking it's Loki.
Oh! Can we talk about my favorite part?
No.
Sure.
The whole DB Cooper thing.
Oh yeah, that was cool. That was.
I loved that, and I also loved that it turns out that it was for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah,
just because he lost a bet or something like that. Basically, I love that.
That was fun. Yeah, because I remember when the trailer was coming out, and that was like in the trailer. I'm like, how is that going to factor in to this show? And it turns out it was just like a funny bit.
I didn't see any trailers or anything, so I didn't know that was coming.
You should have.
Nah, I like it better this way. People got any comments before we start diving into it a little bit more? Because I got more things.
All right, my brother says he hears me, so that sounds good.
There you go.
And Kevin Barnes goes, Franco!
Kevin Barnes, congratulations to Kevin Barnes. He just got married.
Congratulations.
Oh,
congrats, sir.
Yeah. So I owe you a drink next time I see you. We're gonna clink glasses and make a toast for you.
Yeah, you got to do the thing where you hit your fork on the glass, so then he has to kiss.
No.
Probably has to kiss you.
I was gonna say I'll be the one closest to him, and I don't want to do that.
Oh.
I don't like him that much. I like him, but I don't like him that much.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you did. My bad.
No. Not at all. And that's it, comment-wise? Great. Off to a great start.
That's it, sir.
Love it. Nobody's watching. It's awesome. So we could talk more about Loki. Okay, so some things. I saw something online, and I want to get your guys' takes on it. Something on where people are going nuts because there's that one scene, and I looked it up because I'm like, what are these guys talking about? And I had to look up the scene. But there's scuttlebutt on the interwebs about that was Peggy Carter in the background.
Yeah, I saw that same thing.
So what's that about? What's
I don't
happening
know,
there?
because usually that stuff turns out to be like something like they're just seeing things. But I saw that and I was like, oh, she really does look like her, and she looks like she's wearing that outfit. So that's I don't know. It's interesting.
I don't think that's a thing, because sometimes, like, Marvel's like, yeah, that's what it is, and then nope, psych.
Yeah, like with Quicksilver.
Uh-huh. So I don't want to get my hopes up too much.
I know. But this time they actually did address that there's like a multiverse and all this stuff with these timelines. So that was kind of cool. Because the other stuff, I mean, I know that Doctor Strange movie's coming out called The Multiverse of Madness, but they kind of hinted at it in WandaVision, but then it ultimately turned out not to be.
I don't know.
I like how when Loki first got captured and they're like, you took the Tesseract and you created a different timeline. He's like, well, what about the Avengers? They were like traveling through time, and they're like, yeah, they were supposed to do that.
Well, that's the other thing. No, but the other thing too, when he's being in the process chamber and they're talking about the conversation about Tony Stark comes up, he says, yeah, I smelled both of his colognes or something like that.
Yeah,
so
Tonys.
He knows. Yeah, I smelled the two Tonys. So he knows that they've been there.
Yeah, he knew that something was up because he saw Ant-Man kick that box too. So he knows something was going on.
But it was the two different colognes when he was in that time period when he was there. So that's why he knew that they were time traveling. Yep. So he walked by him, and I thought that was very clever.
Yeah. That was cool. Yeah, but I was thinking that same thing. I'm like, that's what a good thing about this show is they have Loki asking the questions that the audience is asking. Because as soon as they said that to him about him taking that and traveling through time, I'm like, well, the Avengers did that. And then they were like, yeah, well, they were supposed to. That's what they said.
Yeah, but, at first when he said, the two Tony Stark thing, I was like, wait a minute, how does he know about that? Because he, he's the 2012 Loki. But then he recognized that he was there, that Stark was there in the twos, in the 2012s.
Yep.
So that was cool. So is that another thing leading us to believe that there could be two Lokis? I don't know.
This is where we need Art on the show because of like his Back to the Future knowledge about all the Martys.
Yeah, he would just bring that up again though about the Martys. I don't need to talk about that. I need to talk about Loki.
Yeah, there are there could potentially be multiple Lokis out there. Maybe that's why they were so quick to get this one, because they know what he was about to do. Mess everything up.
And I love the fact that Mobius, or Mobius, right?
Mm-hmm. Mobius, yeah.
Who Owen Wilson guy made him admit why he does the things he does.
Yeah, yep. That's what I mean. It was like he's realizing, like, wow, I'm not, he's like, oh, so you're gonna rule space after you do that? You'll be the Space King.
Yeah.
This sounds so stupid. Loki's like, well,
space.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Space. I kind of love that.
Kevin Barnes, thanks everybody.
Oh yeah, man.
For their congrats. Boris Bates wants to know where was Peggy in it?
Oh, you see it for a split second. You could go online and see it, but when he escapes the room and they're looking for him and he's jumping from corridor to corridor with that little time loop belt, there's a doorway that opens up right behind him, and like an agent, one of those shock collar steady
the police
police guys comes out, and there's a woman, and it's really just a split second, and everybody's saying that it's Peggy Carter. No idea if it is or not, but it looks kind of like her, body stature wise.
Yeah, you really, instead of trying to watch it, Forrest, you should just go on YouTube, because there's people that break it down and they freeze it, and then they show a picture of Peggy wearing the same outfit. So it's kind of cool. Because
So,
I didn't see it when it first.
Neither did I. Yeah,
happened.
when I was reading stuff afterwards was when I
Yeah,
saw it.
me too.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with WandaVision. I would like miss something on that show, and then watch like a review or something after, and then go back and be like, "Oh yeah, that did happen."
So basically, you didn't watch anything.
Yeah,
is what you're
I just
saying.
watched all those. Yeah,
Wow.
it's okay.
Wow.
That's what they want you to do.
So yeah, go check it out and let us know what you think. If it's a think or not. If it's an actual thing or not.
Yeah, not Ben Grimm, but like a different thing.
Thanks for clearing that up.
We have some love for the Canadians
Oh,
from Moto Ma, and he wants to know: do I think the Canadians will beat Vegas? Yes, and they will win the cup.
Wow.
but they're
And I
from.
hope they go up against the Islanders.
But dude, they're from Vegas. It's Vegas. I mean, it's hot, and they like the ice, so they might fight to stay on the ice.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm thinking. I'm not sure though. See, back to hockey.
And Forrest, he thought it was funny that Thor just carries around a muzzle that matches Loki's outfit.
That's right. He slaps that right on his face.
It's a Loki muzzle, so that's for him. That's actually very, very astute. I didn't pick up on that till you just said that.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Andrew Clark says the Infinity Stones as paperweights was funny.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
I like that they had a draw full of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and then my brother goes on that, we have to root for a Canadian team.
Oh, man.
Where the league is literally 60% Canadians. So it doesn't matter which team, there's a Canadian on every team.
Yeah.
That's true.
And we're all up to date. No, I thought it was funny too, the paperweights. The paperweights was hilarious. That you just open it up and his eyes just went, they bug eyed. Oh my God, the Infinity Stones. I can do something. No, we just have them all over the place.
Yeah, that was great.
So where do you think? Oh man, Thor looks like he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in pain.
Man, look at that.
This is where Loki's gonna win for once.
I'm gonna finish this with a. I finished the ink on it, but I'm gonna finish it with colors because I'm gonna do like.
Oh, that looks good.
I'm gonna do a bunch of these in like real cool pop art style stuff. I have a finished one. I think I have a finished one. Here, I have a finished one of another one that I did the other day. I could show that one. It'll give you an indication of what they kind of sort of look like. Sort of kind of. See, like here's my Ghost Rider. I did that one.
Oh, sweet. I like that fire. The little designs in there, little curly cues.
Yeah. And I did this Moon Knight one because I wanted to fool around with some pop art style colors. So I did this Moon Knight one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Moonlight. That's going to be a cool series.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. Moon Knight's one of my favorite characters.
I don't know much about him.
I like Moon Knight. I've been reading him since way back when. I tend to like all these secondary side smaller characters.
That's good because that's what Marvel's got left now.
They got lots of stuff left.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. So where do you guys think the Loki thing is going?
I was wondering about that. It could go so many different directions.
And I'll get mind you before you answer. I'm gonna get people that yell at me saying, "Why can't you just watch it and just like it?" I like to speculate about stuff.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot of different versions of Loki, like we've seen in the comics, like especially the Vote for Loki costume.
Yeah,
that we've seen images of.
Yeah, I was going to say they teased those images, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good call. Do you think we'll see a female Loki?
Oh, maybe.
Because he's that gender fluid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what are the chances? And now, my question with that is, it would be fun to see Tom Hiddleston try and play female, but who would they get to be the female version of Loki?
What if it's Peggy Carter?
Oh, Man, Wayne.
Wow. Man.
Or Robert Downey.
Nah, he wouldn't do the series. And then my big question is, like, what are they going to do with Loki in the Marvel Universe afterwards? Are they going to kill him off? Are they going to leave him there? Or because there's still Thor movies coming out.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they got to leave him there, right?
He has to stay with the TVA.
Yeah.
But you know he won't. You and I both know he won't.
He'll grab himself a set of those pruners and take care of the timeline.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he'll end up in the Multiverse of Madness movie with Doctor Strange and Wanda.
Where do you come up with these silly ideas, honestly? I don't know where you get these things.
Well, with the multiverse, then they can bring back everyone who's dead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they
Black
won't
Widow?
remember. Well,
Gamora.
yeah, Gamora. Yeah, that's right.
Well, Gamora's already back, the different version of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she doesn't remember anything.
Yeah. Now, Black Widow comes out first, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say, what if at the end you find out that it's her they brought back? No, they wouldn't do that. I am curious as to why they're going back to Black Widow, though.
Yeah, it seems like this movie should have happened before Infinity War, because they said it's taking place after Civil War.
Unless they're just setting up the next Black Widow, which is in the comics. Didn't they have that blonde?
Yeah, and she's in the Black Widow movie.
The sister, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think in the movie she's the sister, but she's someone else in the comics.
Yelena, is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Now
I'm excited for David Harbour in the movie. He looks cool.
Yeah, who was she in the comics? Was it not the sister, right? It was
No,
a
she's
different
not
agent.
the sister. She's just a different agent that the Russian government gave the code name Black Widow.
Right.
I think that was in the J.G. Jones series.
Right. Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Moto Ma said he loved it, or she loved it, when they told him to sign every word ever uttered, and then he asked what, and then they had to print another page.
Right. And initial here.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I did pick up in the credits was when they had that animated informational video that was voiced by Tara Strong.
Yeah.
Yes. Miss Timekeeper, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Or Miss. I like that the guys are called Minutemen. That was weird. Cool.
Yeah, that was.
How's your Thor piece coming? Does he look defeated yet?
Yeah, he does. Loki's stabbing him right in the gut.
Oh man! Why did you do that?
He's trying to grab Mjolnir, but he can't get it.
Mew will never get there.
No, this is a family show. Why are you going?
This is Loki. He's winning. He's winning.
This is real dark, sir.
Finally getting that loser Thor.
Man.
He stabbed him in the original Avengers. He stabbed him right in the side. Don't you remember that?
Yeah, but we don't have to go back there. I mean,
why?
You know, that was in the past.
So is this.
Wow, okay, good. I'm all right with it now.
Okay.
You know what I really loved in the whole episode? The old-timey animation.
That was fun.
Reminded me like the Jay Ward stuff from the 60s.
Yeah, that was cool. And it made it easier to follow because it was like some complicated stuff they were talking about.
Mhm.
So it was kind of cool as a viewer. You're seeing what Loki's seeing.
It wasn't complicated. It was easy. All you have to do is watch it. And you get it.
Did Nick watch it?
Yeah, we watched it together. So
What do you think?
he liked it. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, I haven't
And the
talked
thing
to
I like-
anyone that hasn't liked it, but I haven't talked to Art yet. So
I think I love the diversity in the shows. They're all so different from each other.
Mhm.
yeah. Yep.
And you know, they didn't announce anything with Vision and Wanda, though. You know they'll show up somewhere. But
Yeah.
I do love the fact that, right after Falcon and Winter Soldier, they announced the new movie. So that was
Mhm.
kind of cool.
That was cool.
So who knows what they're doing?
Yeah. This series will be interesting to see what they have Loki do, because they're traveling through time investigating those like other murders and stuff by the apparently another Loki. Maybe it's the same Loki, but it's gonna have a twist where he's doing all that.
Oh, we got a cool comment from Jason Sanity. I want to see Cat Loki from the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl in the show.
They might do that.
No,
And
was that
Teresa
really
Dunn
Loki, or was
says-
that something else?
Oh, sorry, didn't hear you, Franco.
I said, was that a real Loki or something else? As Cat.
I don't know. I've never read this.
Yeah.
And
That was
Teresa's
Teresa
really
said.
liking your Wonder Woman, Franco.
Oh,
Looking
thank you.
fierce. And
Yeah.
love the Loki stab, Scoot.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. She's pinging, ping, 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 ping. So she's doing that with her, deflecting the
Yeah.
bullets.
Yeah, and Modema is really looking forward to Moon Knight, the Fist of Khonshu.
Yeah. I like the original Moon Knight. Like the whole Egyptian thing and the multiple personalities that he had and stuff like that. I love all that stuff. But I also loved the version, the not too long ago version of him
Where he
with the
wore the
white
suit?
suit. Yeah. I
Is
thought that
that
was
the
a really good story.
Michael Bendis version?
I want to say it's the Warren Ellis version
Okay.
where he wore the suit and stuff like that because he was kind of like going out of his mind, which I loved. Scoot, I think
Keeping
I'm getting
on-
more drawings done than you tonight, but mine aren't finished yet because I'm going to color them.
Oh,
Continuing on the Moon Knight love, Moto Ma wants to know from you, Franco, what do you prefer? Do you like the face or no face for Moon Knight?
I'm not sure what that means. I like the no face, just the eyes and the mask covering everything. I don't know if I've seen the face one. If you're what you're talking about with the face one,
Yeah.
unless it's him without a mask on.
Yeah, he said the one with the face is they had a version that ER Cruz had a semi face on it, or just blacked out face.
Yeah, I like the white face that he can hide in the shadows. So that's the version I like doing. I just like the imagery, the whole white face. But I love that when he's in the hood, it could be all blacked out. I don't know if that's what you're talking about or not, but that's what I'm going to go with. That's the one I'm going to go with. Yeah.
And moving back to Loki, Andrew Clark, Mobius is a math thing, infinite loop, that kind of fits with the weird time aspect of the show, or may attribute. Oh wait, too many comments. They're all flowing in quick.
Man.
Or
Are people actually watching tonight?
yeah, or made
Yeah, they are.
a tribute to the artist Mobius.
I told them to.
Well, Mobius was a character from the comics.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, did he first appear in a Fantastic Four issue? Or that's where I remember him with.
See, I keep thinking of the Mobius chair with the Fourth World with Metron.
Yeah, but that's DC.
I know. I was just saying, when I think of Mobius, I keep thinking of the Metron
Right.
in his chair. Checking that out.
In the end game, Stark has Friday bring up a Mobius strip, and that's what helps him discover time travel. Remember that?
See, you guys, I don't remember who it was I was on the show with, but when we were talking about the Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings and all that other stuff, because they brought it up in these guys got mad at me. These guys, you guys got mad at me because I was like, pulling stuff out of my butt from way back when, and now here you are talking about the Mobius strip and trying to link it to this. No, I'm gonna say no.
That's the most recent movie.
No.
But when you're thinking of the Mobius strip, you're thinking of time in of itself.
Yep.
So and it's more thematic with the Loki show with the TVA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what my answer is to you now, right? Yeah. You can anticipate, I'm assuming. So, there. Take that. What else you got?
1 minute. Where was I? Jason again. In the Squirrel Girl comic, her roommate made a fan comic called Cat Thor, Cat God of Cat Thunder, where they were all cats. The real Loki sees it, turns his head into a cat, just to mess with Thor.
Dang.
Add that to your drawing real quick, Scoot.
Okay.
I don't know. Overall, I liked Loki.
I loved it. It's a good show so far.
What I like about it, each of the shows so far, like you said, they have a different feel.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a Marvel movie. When you're going in there, you know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
They follow a formula from beginning to end. This, you just have. It's almost like their creative bounds are just explode.
I agree. Mobius strip. Yep.
Oh, stop it. Stop bringing that up because you know it doesn't connect. You know it. You know it. I may run out of drawings. That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
I may have
You
to
have to
turn
draw
the color. Maybe I'll turn
new
the color.
thing.
That's what I'll do. I'll turn the color.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna start coloring these guys.
I can do that. I got colors. I got them right here. Yay.
What else do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, what else can be said about the show? I mean, we all liked it.
Yeah. I think we just have to wait and see what happens, basically.
Yeah.
Because I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued.
Andrew Clark is more intrigued whether or not he will fall in love, if Loki will fall in love with his female version.
Yeah. That'd be kind of funny.
Maybe he'll fall in love with Peggy Carter, and then something will happen where they go on an adventure together through the rest of the series, and then she accidentally dies. And then, since she dies in the TVA, he can't bring her back, so he pretends to be her and marries Captain America, Steve Rogers. And that's the version that he goes back and marries. And the other Peggy Carter actually had a family and everything in the other timeline. That's my theory.
I like that.
So I'm thinking that's what's going to happen.
That would be
Very
sweet.
progressive.
Yeah. Why are you laughing? You think that's not a real thing that'll happen?
I love it. I think it'd be great if it did happen.
That's what I'm thinking. So there. How do you like them apples? I don't know what to do with this Wonder Woman. I'm gonna go crazy, I think. Crazy, I tell you. All right, so UFOs, real or not?
Oh, we're jumping into that already?
I think we finished with Loki, didn't we? Unless we want to talk more basketball.
Yeah, we didn't really talk any basketball. We only talked some hockey.
Basketball really doesn't do anything for me, so that's why.
Oh, you're pretty good at it, though.
Okay.
Am I, though, or are you just really good at miniature golf?
I love miniature golf.
Mm-hmm. That's what
It's
I
fun.
thought.
You ever watch that show on ABC called Holy Moly?
No.
It's like extreme miniature golf. It's going to start up pretty soon. Oliver and I watch it.
Does he yell out "Holy moly"?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Rob Riggle is one of the announcers on the show. He's a funny guy. Yeah, we can talk about UFOs now.
Oh, before we leave Loki,
Yeah.
Mobius M. Mobius is originally a member of the Time Variance Authority. First appeared in Fantastic Four 353.
Who's right again?
Me.
No, me.
Created by Mr. Simonson.
That's what I just said. See, I told you. I'm really good at this sometimes. I can't remember a lot of stuff, but the stuff I do remember, I do know. Wait, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Sure it does.
I think so, right? Because that's the stuff I do remember and I do know. So there. Haha.
Seems like everyone was created in the Fantastic Four books, and they're using them in these other stories, like Agatha.
So my theory is right. They are bringing the Fantastic Four in this way. Even though I said it was the X-Men last time.
Yeah, maybe Mephisto's doing all this stuff.
Didn't we think about that? We thought that last time in the
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Everyone thought it was Mephisto. Everyone did, not just us.
I think we were just more influenced by the comics.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe that's how they'll bring Reed Richards in on this show.
We thought that was going to happen in WandaVision too.
I know.
So if they have the TVA, they could also have the Council of Reeds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Man, there's a lot to think about.
And then we could have a crossover with the Council of Reeds with the Council of Ricks.
Oh, and Counselor Troy.
Mm-hmm.
We can have all of that happen. That would be cool. I like that. Interesting.
What else do you know about Loki?
Oh, Jason has another comment. Since we have War Machine and U.S. Agent already, could there be a reality where Thunderstrike is Thor?
Nah.
He kind of looks like that in the stills I've seen from behind the scenes of Thor: Love and Thunder. He kind of looks like Thunderstrike a little bit. It's got like a cut-off leather coat on.
Oh, maybe they'll do
like the weight?
A mind.
Yeah, he's like all buff again.
Maybe they're gonna do like a mind messing with. I wanted to say mind fuck, but this is a family show, so I don't want to say that.
Don't say it.
So I won't say that. But maybe maybe it is Thunderstrike.
Yeah.
Instead. And they're just playing with us. The Taika guy could be playing with us. You don't know. You don't. Anyway, I think we've talked out Loki. I like it. I'm gonna keep watching it. Maybe come back next week and we'll talk more about it. But we'll see. But so my first question about aliens is, are they real?
We don't know if it's aliens.
And then my second question is, why did they change them from UFOs to this other thing? I don't like that.
That's the question. Yeah, UAPs they're called.
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. I thought that same thing though. Like,
okay, but see, what I'm saying is, okay. See, way back in the 70s, I was at home in my parents' house, and I saw a UFO. I think, yeah, because I was looking out the front window. We had this big window in the front, and I was looking out that window, and I saw the star, and I don't know, I thought it was a satellite or something, and it came real close, and then it blinked, and it went real fast off in another direction, and I don't know, and this is the 70s, so unless we have time traveling things happening, I don't think that's a coincidence that these things are doing the same thing that these Navy pilots are seeing, because they're saying that it's rotating, they're shifting, and
that's what's intriguing to me about all this stuff happening is like it's coming from these naval pilots who see all kinds of stuff and even they're baffled by it. So that's where it's kind of like, wow, what is this stuff?
Do you really think, because I heard them say on the news that they're like, oh, it could be like another country that's developed this thing. I'm like, really? You think so?
Yeah, the pilots though themselves, they've interviewed them and they ask them that and the guy's like, no. There's no country that can do this with this technology. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, why are they trying to pull this wool over our eyes?
Yeah, shoot that theory down.
That it's that.
Well, here's the thing. If they don't really know what it is, just say, we don't know. You know,
well,
I don't know why they try to cover things up all the time.
I caught that interview with Obama. And he said, we just don't know what they are.
Yeah.
And he was president.
Yeah, I know.
Unless he was lying to us.
I guess they think people are going to be scared if the president doesn't know what it is.
And I saw an interview where they asked Biden about it, and they told him, and they said, hey, Obama said that this, and
he's
Biden,
like, go ask Obama.
Biden said, yeah, go ask Obama. I thought that was great. That was a great ducking question. That's like, no, I'm not going to tell you. I'm the president, damn it. So I thought that was funny.
I wonder if they told Trump anything or if they kept him in the dark on all that stuff.
I think before we go any further in this conversation, we haven't answered a question. We have to
Why
answer.
Did they change the name?
No. That's another question that we'll never answer, I think. But this question we can definitely answer. Do you guys believe there are aliens out there? You gotta. I'm gonna force you to go on record, right here and now.
Well, I want there to be, but I don't know if I can say that I believe. I mean, I want to believe if that's an answer. Like,
okay, Mulder.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I used to watch like everything, like Unsolved Mysteries, all these shows about. I was like obsessed with UFOs and aliens and all that stuff. And then as I got older, a lot of that stuff was kind of debunked, except for a few things. And this recent confirmation from these naval pilots of them saying they don't know what these things are, that's kind of like rekindled and resparked my interest in this whole weird UFO paranormal phenomenon.
Wayne, you know what that means? We're going to have Scoot, paranormal investigator.
Yeah.
UFO hunter.
I'm just going to go strictly scientific. I can't believe that only one planet in the entire universe has life.
Yep.
It doesn't. There's no logic behind it. And
also, I'm going to go on record and add that we're the stupid ones. We got to be the stupid ones because they're a lot smarter than we are.
Yeah, they got that technology. Yeah.
And continuing on that stupid thought, Jason agrees with that because he says if UFOs visit intelligent species, wouldn't they visit dolphins instead of us? Maybe
Maybe that's why they're going in the water.
we should be looking under the sea.
Yeah. Well, some of those UAPs disappeared into the water too.
Stop calling them UAPs, or I'm going to kick you off the show. It's
what
UFOs.
they call them.
Damn it. UFOs. Call them what they are.
UFO.
UFOs. That's right.
But did you see that? Like the one disappeared right into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was crazy. Unless it was like Atlantis Attacks or something like that.
It's just eerie to listen to those pilots, like I said, who see everything. Now it makes me wonder, like, what did the astronauts see, and what were they allowed to talk about and not talk about? You know,
what they found on the moon?
No, just like in general, just going up in space. Like, do they see anything weird flying around out there that can't be explained?
But they didn't really go to the moon.
Yeah, he's right.
That was all staged, right? Pull
Fake.
up that clip of Buzz Aldrin. He'll tell you.
Yeah, he punched that guy.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Things are once again, Franco's screwing up the drawings.
Yeah, were you guys into like UFOs and stuff like that when you were younger?
Yeah, Bigfoot, UFOs, all that stuff.
Yeah, me too. Now, Bigfoot.
It's never really changed now that, now that I'm an adult, though.
I used to be into Bigfoot. I know Artie still is, but that one's kind of like, I'm not.
Yeah, that as I got older, that one kind of like went by the wayside.
Yeah.
But this one, man.
Yeah. This is cool. Whatever's happening.
Make me believe about all those anal probe stories.
Yeah.
That people have. So I used to watch some of those things on like Unsolved Mysteries, where
yeah, me too.
Things like that.
Yep, those were the best episodes.
No, I liked when they solved some mysteries.
That's boring.
But if they solved it, then it's not really unsolved. Defeats the whole title of the show.
I would get so excited when he said update. That Robert Stack update voice. When they did the new ones, Although, have you seen the new ones?
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, there's some good ones on there.
On the Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I watched them. They're longer. They're like different format. It's like one mystery per episode.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like a bunch of them like it used to be. But there's a UFO one on there that was pretty good that I never heard of before.
Yeah. Where that was a freaky one too, because then that was multiple sightings of the same thing.
Yep.
And people wound up like, the one thing that freaked me out if you watch that Netflix show is that there was a mom and the two little kids.
Oh yeah.
And then her mom, and then they were encountered by this light or something like that. And then the mom and her mother switched places. They were when they woke up.
Yeah.
The mother was in the driver's seat, and something, if I'm remembering correctly, because I don't think I am though, but if I'm remembering correctly, the mother of the grandmother, let's call her, didn't drive.
No, that's right.
And she was in the driver's seat.
Mm-hmm.
And that freaked me out. I'm getting goosebumps right now. Ooh, chills.
Yeah, whoever was messing with them didn't really know what they were doing. They put them in the wrong spot. Or they did it on purpose just to mess with them. Didn't like a bunch of military personnel and stuff show up right after that too?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was weird because a lot of people had seen that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like a whole town saw it, right?
Well, not a whole town, but a good amount of people. There was like people that were walking, people in their cars.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird. How about you guys out there in the interwebs? You believe in that stuff?
Or have you encountered anything? That would be the better story.
Like I said, I think I could have sworn I saw that.
Yeah, I like that story. That's a cool thing. I always hoped I would see something and never did.
The only thing I've ever seen was shooting stars.
I've seen those. This was not a shooting star. This was a different thingy.
Yeah, you said it kind of blinked out and then it just shot away or
across the sky. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm calling you crazy.
You can.
Okay, I just did.
Wow.
That's okay. You said I could.
Skokie says hi. He's popping in to say hello there. Good
hello
job.
There.
There he is, Skokie.
Oh, all those guys are aliens. Hello there.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to believe in them.
Yeah, because they were in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah. What do you think, Skoke? What do you think about these UFOs? Or UAPs, as they're sometimes called.
Stop it. I told you that's not their names. You will address them by the correct terminology on this show.
UFOs.
Or be kicked off. You'll be asked to leave.
Jason says he's seen lights in the sky before and had weird sleep paralysis moments.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Sleep paralysis. How freaky is that? Because I've experienced that once or twice. Have you guys ever experienced that?
Says it's all real.
Oh, yeah, Skoke. There you go.
What the hell does he know? Have you guys ever experienced that sleep paralysis?
Yeah, I have. Yep, because I used to have night terrors when I was a kid. So it's like these really intense nightmares, and sometimes I had that where I couldn't move. It's freaky.
That's all like medically explained too, but I don't know. It's still freaky. It's weird what the human body can do.
Yeah. I wish it could give me superpowers, the human body.
It can. Didn't you see that Stan Lee's Real Superhero show?
Well, you have all those examples of mothers lifting cars.
Yeah.
On their kids.
Yeah.
I've never done it though.
Well, you shouldn't really put a car on top of the kid to test it out.
Yeah. I got kids. I could try that.
I don't want to try it out because I don't want to get a hernia.
Child Protection Services may not look too kindly on that.
You can put a dummy in the car. You don't have to put a real kid in there.
But then I wouldn't be like my mind and body wouldn't be trying to rescue them.
I know I'm going to wind up popping a groin or something like that.
Okay. Well, Wolfie says people are weird enough. For me, no need for aliens.
Really?
Yeah.
Moto says if you get vaccinated, you'll be magnetized.
I heard that Ohio lady was saying that.
And get better 5G reception.
Wait a minute. What happened with if there was a lady who was saying that you get magnetized?
Yeah. There's a lady at like some city hall or town hall in Ohio, and she was saying if you get the vaccine, you get magnetized. And she was trying to hold up metal to her body, and it wasn't working. She's like, look at this. Why does this stick to me? She's like, hold on. And it wasn't sticking to her.
Oh, maybe it wore off.
Oh, yeah. Now it makes sense. Mark Brooks put a video on Facebook with a spoon stuck to his chest.
Oh.
Now it makes sense.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Andrew Clark's trying to cause a problem.
Uh-oh. What's he doing now?
He wants to know, what about Sasquatch?
What about him?
Yeah. That's Artie's area of expertise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really follow that one.
Maybe he's an alien. We don't know.
Chewbacca. He's Chewbacca. He's a Wookiee.
Chewbacca.
He's a rookie.
That could work.
I've been building a puzzle because my sister-in-law got me hooked on building puzzles. And while I'm building it, I'm watching old episodes of South Park. And there's the one where Johnny Cochran was using the Chewbacca defense.
What's the Chewbacca defense?
Yeah, what was that? I don't remember that.
Oh, gee, it just to acquit the person who's going. It doesn't make sense that Chewbacca would live on Endor because Endor has the little Wookiees, not the Chewbaccas. So you must acquit. It's just. It's like almost the Seinfeld episode where they had for
Jackie Childs.
Yes. For
You're
for the
hideous.
hot coffee.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't talk to anybody. And then the smoking one too. He
Yeah.
goes, "What do you think, Jackie?" He goes, "You're hideous."
Yeah. He's all leathery and everything.
You know who that guy is? The guy who plays Jackie Childs on Seinfeld. His father was the guy on Mission Impossible, Barney on Mission Impossible, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Greg Barnes. Is it Greg Barnes? Greg Morris.
Greg Morris.
Greg Morris.
I never watched that show.
Ah, come on. That's because
I'm
you're
never
4
gonna watch
years
it.
old. That's why.
The earliest like shows I remember watching are like Knight Rider and Wonder Woman and Hulk.
I was watching an episode of Baywatch remastered the other day.
Yeah, I watched that too.
And it was so bad. He rescued a dog that was out there like swimming around, and
Slow motion.
it was just, there was a lot of slow motion stuff. Yeah.
They had that good song though for Baywatch. I'll be ready. Remember that?
Nope. Because I didn't watch
Okay,
a
I
lot
think
of
my Thor Loki drawing is done.
Cool, hold on. Let's see it.
Trying to.
I'm gonna accent you.
Here it is. It's hard to see, but he's stabbing Thor in the gut.
Oh
He's
man.
calling for Mjolnir, but it's too late. Loki finally won.
That's horrible. Why would you even do this?
This is $40 for anyone that's watching and interested. Just ping us on there.
Yeah, you have his Instagram and Twitter down at the bottom.
Yep.
You can,
Or
or buy it on
$100.
here.
If you want to pay me $100, I'll take that. But otherwise,
Or you can buy it here too. You can do that if you want. There's no stopping you. There's no stopping any of us.
nothing's gonna stop us now. Okay, let's see. What else should I draw? A UAP.
You got to stop calling him that. I'm telling you.
So what is Alf?
What's
That's
that?
ALF.
He's an alien life form.
Mm-hmm.
It's an alien life form, and he likes cats. So
He loves cats.
He's from
Yeah.
Melmac, the planet Melmac.
I still have like the Teddy Rupp skin. Would you put the tape in? I have an Alf that I got.
oh, that's awful. That Teddy Ruxpin,
Oh,
I hated that thing. It was
no,
evil.
but I have an Alf.
Oh, I know. I'm just talking
Not
about
the
Teddy
Teddy.
Ruxpins. Those are awful. I hated them. Evil looking. And they would just wind up talking in the middle of the night, scare the hell out of you. Talk about aliens.
Skokie says Klinger is real. People says he's not, but I believe in him.
No,
Yeah,
he's not.
he's still alive.
Is he an alien? He might be. You
Yeah.
don't know.
Let's see here. What should I draw? Or should I draw Wayne?
Let's see. Ooh, Loki. Do the female Loki. There you go.
Okay.
Stabbing Thor in the chest. A variation of a theme.
You should have the female Loki stabbing the male
Yeah.
Loki this time.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And then And then the next drawing, you should have somebody stabbing the female Loki and just keep it going. You're going to be doing these sketches forever now. You're going to be caught in a time loop. Very, very timely for Loki.
Oh, here we got a request from Jason. Draw Loki on Baywatch.
Oh, I like that.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll draw that.
There you go. Andrew Clark,
male
going
Loki
back-
or female Loki on Baywatch?
Oh. Jason, male or female Loki on Baywatch?
I would say female Loki because you already did the male Loki. But what do I know?
Going back to our Jackie Childs conversation, Andrew Clark says Phil Morris was Cyborg's dad on the HBO Titans and was Martian Manhunter in Smallville.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. When you first started saying that, I thought you were going to say he was Cyborg's dad in the Justice League movie. And I was going to no, that's a totally different guy. But you're right, he was in the Titans one.
Andrew Clark wants to know, do you guys remember Hulk Hogan being on Baywatch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Macho Man and Ric Flair were on there also with him.
Have you guys been watching the A&E biographies?
No, but
The wrestlers?
because I don't have A&E, but I really want to. Have you been
they're
watching
great.
them? Yeah.
Oh, they're fantastic. And the one with Bret Hart was amazing because there's nothing really edited. In the sense, it's not kayfabe. They're not really sticking with character, and they're just saying, "This is what happened. I got screwed."
Yeah.
And Vince going, "Look, I couldn't let him take the title to WCW."
Yeah, I want to watch those. I love that stuff.
Okay, Jason says, male Loki, but wearing a female Baywatch outfit.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, very Pacific. Was Bret Hart going to take it to WCW?
No.
Yeah, he says no. That's what I was going to say, right?
Yeah, but again, it's just Vince was too paranoid over it.
I was going to say I've heard this tale before, but
Is everyone in Canada a Bret Hart fan?
I think so. I'm just a fan in general because he's a very technical wrestler.
Yeah, he is he's one of the best.
Yeah.
He made Diesel look like a good wrestler.
And that's just it. If you can make another person look good.
Big sexy Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
That guy is tall.
Yeah.
I saw him at a bar one night at a convention. And I was like, geez, because I'm used to being the tallest guy in the room most of the time.
Did he try to fight you?
No.
You know, he used to play basketball.
He was big sexy, though.
He really did play basketball. Yeah, in college.
Was he Chuck Connors?
I don't know.
That guy played basketball.
Jeff Jarrett played basketball, too.
If you ever get a chance to see him, the Macho Man one is really good because they talked to Sid Vicious, and my God, has he changed?
Oh, really?
Not
Psycho
being on
Sid.
roids, he's just this
Skinny
slim
guy.
little guy. Yeah.
Lex Luger is like that, too. He was like this big buff guy, and now he's real thin, real thin.
He's got some disease or something.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Because he was wasn't he going to be the next big thing?
Yeah, but he just never had the technical skills to, I don't know, carry the banner, I guess.
He was supposed to be Hulk's replacement, right?
Kind of, yeah. Then he left and he went to WCW. He just kind of up and left WWF. They were all mad at him.
Well, WCW, that's when Turner was just offering the ridiculous contracts.
Yeah.
And they were just, it was guaranteed money.
Mm-hmm. Sting was always my favorite back then.
Did you see him wrestle recently?
Yeah, I heard it was he was
It's
actually
not
wrestling.
bad. Yeah. His muscle tone isn't there anymore, but he's pretty good. And he was flying.
Mm-hmm. I did see that part.
Yeah, my son came down like the night it was on. He goes, "Are we gonna watch the Double or Nothing?" I'm like, "Is that tonight? I forgot all about it." He goes, "Yeah." So we actually got it and started watching it. It was fun.
Now, is Jericho a good guy now?
Not really.
Oh, I thought he was.
A little bit. He's making some amends and apologizing to people, but he's still a badass, I guess. I don't know.
Loki's running this picture, Baywatch picture, and he's holding a knife because is he going to go save someone or is he going to go stab them? You don't know.
He's gonna find Thor in the water and stab him.
Yeah. Or he's going to stab, the dolphin because they're smarter than him.
Oh, that's nice, Franco.
Oh, thanks. Seems like there's something wrong with it, though. Maybe because it's upside down. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's better. There you go. I'm real into the pop colors and bright colors, and do little stuff on this one. So, do you think there are any aliens in the wrestling world?
Well, I don't know. I learned from the Men in Black movie that Dennis Rodman was an alien at the end of that movie.
That's right.
Explains a lot.
It does, doesn't it?
It's weird because like back then Rodman was considered like this weirdo, like tattoos and like all his weird hairstyle and stuff, and now it's like every athlete looks like Dennis Rodman.
If it works once, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Loki running in slow motion?
Yeah.
Andrew Clark says RoboCop was in WCW for a minute.
He was,
Yeah.
They got Peter Weller?
No.
It
Or
was just
a guy dressed up as RoboCop?
Yeah. He broke Sting out of jail.
Yeah, that's right. That's
The Four
fine.
Horsemen put Sting
On the
in
latest,
jail, and then
oh, go ahead.
no, he broke him out. Yeah.
On the latest WWE pay-per-view, there was they were promoting the Zack Snyder zombie film.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
they had a bunch of zombies show up on WWE. They played the lumberjacks in the match.
Yeah, weren't people mad about that?
Yeah, because it was stupid. Dumb.
Isn't Batista in that movie?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it yet. Have you guys seen it?
No, I never watched it.
I liked it.
So I'm gonna have to watch it.
It was a good little zombie flick. Sort of goes back to his Dawn of the Dead.
Oh.
Well, not like a. It's just as good as his Dawn of the Dead that he did.
I forgot that he did the remake.
Mm-hmm. Guys, looking forward to Fast 9. I'm trying to remember the next one.
I can honestly say I've never seen any of this.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one.
And now that
With
there's
Paul
9
Walker.
of them, I don't know that I ever want to see them.
Are you looking forward to it, Wayne?
Oh yeah, when it gets on free TV.
It looks like it's like so ridiculous that it'll be good type of
Oh,
movie.
I think the next one after this, they're in space.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. I
No
did hear that.
I think, yeah, and then, oh, somebody was joking they should cross them over with Jurassic Park.
They should. Yeah, they're racing the dinosaurs. Here's my Loki running. I'm not going to color this one.
Are they really going to go in outer space?
Yes.
That's crazy. There he is. He's going to stab something. That guy. Man.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know. It's hard to see the details on here when I'm doing this.
Why?
Oh, you can see him. Yeah.
I like that.
Doing stuff.
Got armor on there.
Like it. It's crazy. Crazy. So what's the most harrowing alien story you've ever heard?
Probably these recent ones.
Yeah.
No, the recent ones are just spooky because they're like admitting that they don't know what they are. But I guess from all my years watching Unsolved Mysteries, there used to be this episode that freaked me out as a kid called the Allagash Abductions. And it was about these 4 guys that went camping together. And
I remember that. Yeah.
That's a movie, wasn't it? Light in the Sky?
Yep.
No, that was about Travis Walton. That was Fire in the Sky.
Fire in the Sky. Yeah.
This one's called the Allagash Abductions. It's these 4 guys went camping, and they went out at night to go, or they had a little fire. It was late.
You see, now this is another reason I don't go camping. Like it's a little ridiculous that, why would you go out in the middle of the night into the middle of a forest? You're either going to get killed by a bear or abducted by an alien. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, so what happened was they went out in the water and they saw like this light, kind of similar to what the pilots are reporting, because it was like moving through the air. It looked like it was controlled, and the one guy shined his flashlight, like did like a SOS or did some signal to it. And then the thing,
how stupid is that guy? How quick did he die? The
thing went from like real far away to like right over top of them. And the next thing they remember is they were all back on shore, and the fire that they had going, this big fire, was like dwindling, like almost out. And they were just like kind of looked at each other, and they were all tired, and they just went to sleep. And then they got up the next day like nothing, and they kept going about their business. Well, then they started to have, independently of each other, nightmares about that night and what happened. And so they went to like, because the one guy had pretty good nightmare where it was like they called that light over, and then they all got scared and they tried to paddle away, and they started to lift right out of the water. And then they were like on board this craft that they said looked like a doctor's office almost. It was like all white in there. There's like a slab they were on, and these like these creatures were like, they had their clothes off, and these creatures were like doing experiments on them, and they were all yelling like, "Leave us alone! Like, let us go!" And the one guy was trying to like get free so he could punch one of them, but he said he couldn't move, and it was all freaky. But I remember watching this as a kid, and they all kind of over time like had this same memory, and I think they ended up going under hypnosis or something so they could tell the stories.
Hypnosis.
Yeah, so that was the Allagash Abductions, but all they remembered at the time was they saw this light, they called it over, it got really bright, and then they were back on shore. So none of them had like a memory of whatever happened until later. So that was a pretty freaky story that freaked me out as a kid.
Now, usually I'm pretty good about, like, I don't want people to get hurt or anything like that. And but those dumbasses deserve that. If you see this light that's shooting around in the sky and you're like, oh, here, I'm going to try and, signal it with my flashlight. No, what's wrong with you? What are you doing?
You would.
Like, if I went, first of all, I would not go camping.
Yeah.
But second of all, if I went camping with those guys, I would be so pissed. Because I'd be like, I was out here having a fine evening, and you dumbasses start flashing your flash, and then I got probed, man.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
And you lost your memory too. Like you lost your memory of the whole
Lost
instance.
memory, lost time.
Yeah. It might have. Is Allagash in Canada somewhere?
I don't think so.
Sounds Pennsylvania.
Maybe it's in New York, Franco. Somewhere up there, I think.
Sounds Pennsylvanian. I must say. That's what I'm gonna say.
What are some famous Canadian UFO stories or encounters?
All right. I had that up. There's not many. There's one in Manitoba, I believe. UFO Canada sightings. UFO hunters. Da-da-da.
Man, I don't like the way tonight is going too.
All right. First one happened in my city back in February 15th, 1915.
Oh man.
Wow.
But the one that's the big one is Falcon Lake, Manitoba.
Do we want to know what that one is? Because I'm telling you, I'm going to be scared to walk my dog later.
All right.
Yeah, tell us, Wayne.
Stefan Miklak is prospecting near Falcon Lake, Manitoba when he spots two glowing objects hovering ahead of him. One takes off and the other lands just 150 feet away. According to him, the silver craft is 35 feet in diameter and brilliantly lit. He's close enough to touch the object when it suddenly lifts off, knocking him flat on his back. Over the next few weeks, he suffers from severe headaches, nausea, weight loss, blackouts, and diarrhea.
Oh my gosh.
Symptoms pointing to radiation exposure. But doctors can't find anything wrong. 9 months later, he collapsed and find burn marks in a series of dots on his chest.
Oh my gosh.
What made this case so interesting is the detail and the documentation he had to back up his experience. Despite being scrutinized by countless doctors, scientists, RCMP, the RCAF, and the Federal Department of Health and Welfare, and the Manitoba Department of Health and Welfare, no one has been able to prove or disprove his extraordinary story. The Falcon Lake sighting remains one of Canada's most credible UFO cases in the world.
I would say so. That was 1915, you said?
Oh, no, that's 1967.
Oh, okay.
But that's the one that I remember.
Oh man.
That's a freaky one.
This was a stupid topic to talk about.
Oh, and the Allagash abductions took place in Maine.
Ah, okay.
Maine.
According to Motomotoma.
Stephen King country.
Ooh.
Don't give me that ooh when we're talking about stuff like this, because that just means bad stuff.
Maybe that was Pennywise the Clown.
I'm just wondering if it's near a certain city that all this stuff takes place.
What city is that? What are we talking about? Confused right now. Maybe I'm missing the signal here.
No. I have too many windows opened up.
Oh.
What was the Stephen King TV series that was recent?
Castle Rock.
That's it. Everything taking place near Castle Rock. Isn't that by you, Franco?
Castle Rock? I don't know.
No, I think it's in Maine, right?
Everything's in Maine. Everything Stephen King is in Maine.
You know who's from Maine?
Your mama.
Jacob Shabbat.
Oh, that's right. That guy's got nice hair. Yeah, this was a dumb thing to talk about.
Why?
Because now I'm all scared and stuff.
Well, what was your story that freaked you out the most?
It was that honestly, it was that recent one with the mom switching places and stuff.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was freaky. I want to
Wasn't
watch
like,
that again now.
Wasn't like an episode of Freaky Friday?
No, you gotta watch this. It's on Netflix.
Okay, I'll
And
check it out.
It's the
It's
new
Unsolved Mysteries season
new
1.
Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah,
I can do that while building a new puzzle.
Yeah, you
crazy.
could.
It's crazy.
It's called, I forget the name of the episode. Something UFO, though.
And your incident, Scoot, took place in 1976.
The Allagash one.
Yeah,
Man,
August 20th.
that's just crazy. I don't want to talk about any of those. I think Wonder Woman's done. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that looks sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Like her skin. It's glowing.
I don't know if I should put any more on there.
Tone.
I think I'm done. Done. What are you doing now?
I drew Wolverine. Bub.
It's crazy.
He's real short.
Well, he's
Cool.
supposed to be short.
Mm-hmm.
He's not Hugh Jackman size.
No.
Hey, your friend Dave is saying hello to everyone but Scoot.
Oh, jeez. What a great guy.
Well, now here's my thinking. Everybody, because Dave Scheit, he's got all that hair on his face and everything. Everybody thinks he's a Squatch, but
Mhm.
I think he's an alien.
Yeah, I wonder if Dave has any alien stories.
Yeah.
Talking about UFOs or UAPs, as Franco likes to call them.
No, that's not what they're called. I'm telling you.
So, what do you think, Scheidski? Any stories? Any weird stories? Freaky stuff happen to you?
He's just saying Grays.
Grays,
Just
yeah.
one word.
Grey's Anatomy.
Mm-hmm. He watches that show. He's a McDreamy fan, he's told me.
Isn't McDreamy dead?
I don't know.
Spoilers. I think he died. Like I think
Did he?
like they killed him off a while ago.
I can't believe it's still on.
They just signed a new season or a new, yeah. I think it's coming back for like a new season.
Well, Dave will be excited to.
He'll be able to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have
So
to watch like all 18 seasons of that and do a catching up show on that one day.
We'll get all the moms to tune into that episode.
Come on, why you gotta be that way?
I could read the Wikipedia summaries.
We probably could.
Dave says that's what they call the aliens. And
Yeah.
he loves Robert Stack.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Unsolved earlier. There's nobody else like him.
Andrew Clark and Wolfie says your artwork looks great, gents.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
So up here we have amber alerts when a child is taken.
Mm-hmm. We have those.
So what would be the color if you were taken on a UFO/UAP?
Oh,
What color should it be? Like a green or a gray?
a gray, I would guess. Yeah,
Call him the
A
Grays.
gray alert?
yeah, gray. Gray alert. I like that.
There was also that fire in the sky, which was a different story. Which one was that now? Because I'm trying
So
to
that
remember.
was that took place in Arizona,
Yes.
and that was Travis Walton
And that's the one I remember.
Yeah, a group of these tree cutters, like these loggers or something. I don't know whatever they were doing, but they were like for hire, and they had to go into this Arizona woods all day and cut down these huge trees. And they were all driving back in like
Wait a minute. Arizona has woods?
Yeah, I guess so, on mountains or something. They were all driving back in a pickup truck. There were about 6 of them, and they saw like what looked like a fire in the woods. So they drove towards it, and when they got close enough, they're like started to freak out because
See,
they're like,
now
"That's no."
this is stupid again.
Yeah,
There's 6
they're
guys
like,
in the truck. There's
"Oh,
fire. You see fire in the woods. Hey,
it gets
let's drive towards it."
well, it
No.
gets worse because they get closer to it and they realize it's not a fire at all. It's a UFO, and it's like hovering in this woods, and the bottom of it is like lighting up almost like fire. And they look over, and the door opens, and Travis, the one guy, gets out and walks over to it real close. And then the thing shoots like a beam of light down at him and knocks him back. And everyone freaks out, so they drive away, leaving him there. And then they're panicking, and they're
Great.
like, "You gotta
So his
go
dumbass
back."
friends left him there.
Yeah, so then they drive back to go get him, and the UFO and Travis are both gone. And Travis is missing for days, I think, like 3 or 4 days. And those guys are getting investigated by all the police and everything. And then Travis shows up somewhere like miles away. And in the movie, he doesn't have clothes
Yeah, 'cause
on.
he was lost in the woods for 3 days.
So in the movie, he doesn't have any clothes on, and he's like freaking out. In real life, I think he just appeared like he had no memory of like what happened. And then they find him, and he starts to remember like this ship, because they tell him, they're like, "This beam of light hit you. What happened?" And he starts to freak out because he remembers like he was on board this ship, and once again he was in this room that looked like a laboratory. In the movie, it's all weird and different, but in his real story, it's more not as exciting. In the movie, it's like all freaky. These aliens are like dragging him through the ship and stuff, and they have him in like this cocoon and everything. But in real life, I guess none of that stuff happened. He just kind of freaked out, and the aliens looked like people. He said, but they looked like they were kind of off, like people, but like slightly off. Like there's something weird about them.
Like they're aliens?
Yeah. Like
So
they were
here's-
aliens impersonating people, I think he said. Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you're walking by an old decrepit house and you hear sounds, taking like what Franco was saying, do you go towards the house, or do you say,
No!
I think I'm just going to walk by this thing
You
as
run
fast as I can?
away. That's so stupid. Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
You know, this
Yeah,
whole
you got
thing
that-
about like you want to be a better person and help your fellow man, screw that. If they're stupid enough to get into the situation with a UFO, you turn and you go the other way. That's all I'm saying.
You should teach your your kids at school this, Franco, out of the blue on Monday. Just be like, I gotta teach you guys something. It's been on my mind all weekend. You see a UFO,
ridiculous.
you turn and you run.
Like, why would you? Oh, I'm going to investigate it. Like, what's the thought process there? Like, oh, I'm going to be the first one to be able to tell, or discover a UFO or something like. No, you're going to be the 1,000th person to get a probe up their butt.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. It's ridiculous. No, And then there's that whole, Roswell thing, because that's documented where people saw like pieces of the ship broken apart.
Then
And they
told
saw
them they
alien
didn't see
bodies,
You mean
and then
that
they
weather
came back.
balloon?
And yeah, it was a weather balloon. They came back and told them that. That's a
I believe-
crock.
I believe the weather balloon stuff.
Again, I was about to say it was a crock of shit, but I don't like saying words like that on this show.
Right.
So.
So here's the thing. The Roswell incident has to have taken place, but if you look at how we've advanced technologically, in the last 100 years, we had
Right.
advanced a lot faster than we
Right.
had in the previous centuries.
Oh, see, now you said that
There
out
you
loud.
go.
Now we're going to get investigated by, like, the government and stuff. It's going to be
Like Elon Musk.
Well, actually, that's pretty good, because then it'll probably give us a couple more viewers on the show. So maybe
We got
that's a good
Dave
thing.
watching.
He's not watching. He just put us on in the background.
Andrew Clark says silver aliens in Florida for lost old people is a thing.
Is it really? They have silver alerts? Are you
I
serious?
guess they have silver alerts.
I guess that makes sense. I don't know why I'm laughing. Wow. I guess. Wow. Oh, I just forget my
Wow.
camera's up here. Wow. I just sound like Owen Wilson right there.
Like Lightning
Dave
McQueen.
says he's watching us.
Oh, he's not.
Watch me eat this cracker, Dave.
You know, that would drive Johnny nuts, you know. So, yeah, I'm thinking Roswell had to be real because they had people say they saw stuff, and then they came out and denied that stuff, and then said weather balloons. And there's interviews with the family members of, like, some of the people that came back and said, no, that was no weather balloons. Those were aliens and stuff.
I feel like there's a lot of UFO sightings too by military personnel over like bases where they have nuclear weapons, because they'll always have these stories where these UFOs appear, and then the equipment like malfunctions or like doesn't work right after these UFOs are buzzing around. Maybe they're us, like humans from the future, and they're coming back to try to get us to stop being stupid.
You honestly think that the aliens are looking for our nuclear capabilities? That's what you're saying?
They're trying to shut them down because they're trying to prevent us from destroying everything.
Hold it, but didn't Chekhov
So they're time travelers?
Vessel?
Yeah,
Vessels.
they're us. They're evolved from the future.
Oh.
Maybe even affected by nuclear fallout. That's why they look all weird.
That's why they're gray.
So.
No pigmentation anymore.
I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing. That's not a thing. It can't be possibly a thing. Look. I'm going to highlight you here. He looks evil, that guy.
He looks excited.
Yeah.
He enjoys it.
I win.
Hey, Bub.
There he is, Bub. And then this is my guy. Oh, wow.
Spidey.
Yeah, he's not colored, but he will be eventually.
Is that going to be Miles or Peter?
I think Peter. I grew up on Peter.
Or Miguel.
So I'm always going to be Peter.
Or Peter Dinklage. Peter
Yeah.
Dinklage.
Tinklage, man. But all right, now I gotta go walk my dog soon, and my dog. I'm scared now because I'm gonna get abducted by aliens. I think.
I'll go walk outside as well, just to see if I can see something.
Andrew
I don't have
Clark
any
wants
nuclear
to know,
weapons, so.
Andrew Clark wants to know: are the aliens fans of Jeff Goldblum?
Yes.
Who isn't? That's ridiculous. Well, it's a ridiculous question. Of course. Everybody's a fan of Jeff Goldblum.
Are they fans of Jamie Farr, though?
Only half of them, I would assume.
Because the other half don't like tacos. Too hot, too spicy for them.
That's what I'm thinking.
You were going to have tacos with me, Franco, but you wimped out. You and Brother Bear.
Yeah, it was a change of plans. We were going to drive, and then we decided, why the hell should we drive through Ohio? So we decided not to do that. Nothing against you, Ohio. It's everything against Scoot.
I talked to Johnny last week, and I told him it's 4-hour drive from Skokie to Toledo, and now he really wants to drive here for like a weekend, and I'll take him to a Mud Hens game and a Pacos.
He'll get lost.
He's gonna try to figure it out.
Wow.
Is he going to get on a bus?
I'm
He's going to have like a little tag.
He
on
said
him?
he's gonna drive.
He'll have like a little tag to make sure that he doesn't
I'm
get
going
lost.
to see him. I'm going to see him next couple weekends from now because I'm going out to Chicago for a weekend, and then I'm going to see him. He's coming out to Mohegan Sun.
Terrificon, yeah.
Terrificon, yep. So I'll be there, and I'll get to hang out with him. So that'll be fun.
Sweet.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, but now I'm totally freaked out. Thanks a lot.
I think that's hopefully we freaked out the 3 people listening, including Dave.
Well, I think the only one watching was Dave. Maybe.
Yeah,
We're not sure.
he has
Well,
mud
no, there was
butt.
Dave, Mo, and Andrew Clark. And
By now my brother would have gone to sleep.
Dave, go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Everybody go to
No,
sleep.
Dave's still watching.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go to sleep soon.
Yeah, me too.
I've had a
I
long
got
week,
a
but
dream about aliens.
oh man, come on, man, what are you doing? It's ridiculous.
If you believe it, they will come.
It's ridiculous. I'm scared. All right, join us maybe next week if we haven't all been abducted and probed. We're gonna talk the next episode of Loki and something else maybe. Who knows? But
The show, the with the deer boy, whatever it's called,
Sweet
that
Tooth.
Wayne. Yeah, Sweet Tooth.
yeah, that's on Netflix, so I can't do what I'm doing with Loki and just watch one episode at a time. I'd have to watch them all together. So
That's a 8-episode commitment.
it's a commitment to watch, and that's just not going to happen this weekend or this week. But and I'm catching up on Handmaid's Tale with my wife, so that's
Oh.
a thing too.
How is the current season? I haven't watched it yet.
So far so good. I like it.
Okay.
I'm liking it. Couple of quick turns, and then yeah, I'm not going to spoil it here though. But anyway, follow us when you see us.
Yeah.
And we'll be around. Thank you for talking Loki. Thank you for talking aliens with us. And I'm scared.
We'll see you around if you don't get abducted.
Thanks, Wayne. Thanks, Scoot.
Catching Up with Wayne will start next week at about 9 o'clock.
No probes necessary. Thanks, guys.
See ya.